Hi guys, welcome back to another Auntie Tay takeover with the Craft Scraps. I am Lauren, and today we're going to do a super fun and easy craft. We're going to do a dollar store coffee mug. So really all you're going to need is a coffee mug, and you don't have to get it from the dollar store. I am just cheap, and the dollar store is the best place to get mugs, wine glasses, anything that you need for crafting. I love the dollar store. So you're just gonna need a coffee mug and some rubbing alcohol I have behind me and some permanent vinyl, and that's about it. Whatever kind of vinyl you want to use. I'm gonna be using the Auntie Tay Best Day Ever vinyl pack, so I have a couple colors from there that I'm going to use, so I'll link that below, and that's about it. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, my Instagram, all that fun stuff, I would love to see you over there. I'll link everything below, and also everything, all the products I'm using today from Auntie Tay, you can get 10% off using my code TheCraftScraps, all lowercase. And I think that is it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so to start our coffee mug, first what I want to do is just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I just want to kind of take this to all over the coffee mug. So basically this is just going to clean any oil from my hands or any of the other grimy hands that were touching it in the dollar store. Again, another dollar store mug. So awesome, and it's humongous, so love it. And I'm going to be working with some vinyl that I got from Auntie Tay. You could shop her link below. She has tons of awesome products. And so what I'm going to be making today is I'm going to make a design for this mug, and it says little black coffee, and it has a little coffee mug in the center, and both SVGs I got from Auntie Tay. They're separate, but if you remember, you get everything for free anyways. And so I'm going to be using this really pretty purple sparkly for the little black text, and then the coffee mug will be a kind of a combination of these three. I know it's obvious I should probably be doing black for the little black coffee mug, but this is like dark enough really to give you the idea that it's black, and I just like this glitter sparkly vinyl, so easy peasy. And so all three of these vinyl colors I'm going to be using today came in the Best Day Ever vinyl pack from Auntie Tay. I'll link it below. So I'm going to use this cream color, this light purple, and then this glitter, sparkly glitter. It's like a really deep purple for the majority of it. So we can get started. And so I have my cut settings on just regular vinyl, nothing fancy. Where is my scraper? This is why I'm going to do a declutter, because I know this is the Cricut scraper, but I prefer to use my blue one, and I can't find it. This is why I need to do a declutter. So I'm just going to scrape this on my mat, and I just did another coffee mug tutorial on my channel to tell the world that I got engaged. So, and it was super popular, so I wanted to do one for Tay's channel too, because, I mean, honestly, coffee mugs, wine glasses, the easiest craft you can ever do, honestly. So we're going to load our mat. So I'm just using my light blue mat here. I'm going to load it, and once it's all ready to go, we will hit cut. And so if you need to learn how to upload an SVG or how to really use Design Space, choose your cut settings and things like that, I do have a couple other videos that you can use that I'll link below for that. All right, so now that this part is done, we can unload our mat. Set that aside. And so now we're just going to cut these tiny additional little pieces. So I'm just gonna put this. If I was super brave, I would try and do this on one mat, but maybe not on a video. So we're just gonna load our mat again with our second color and hit cut. Okay, yeah, so that took like 2 seconds because it's just like the little saucer for the coffee mug. And now we're gonna cut out this little steam image. All right, so now that this is all finished, now we can start weeding. So let's bring this down. There we go. So how I like to start is I just like to start by pulling up a corner and just peeling away what I'm not going to need. So sometimes if the font is a little thin, like the bottoms of these letters, you kind of have to help it out a little bit. And I had someone in one of my videos say, thank you so much for, you know, showing that you also have trouble weeding sometimes. Girl, oh my God. See, like, look what's happening right now. There is not one craft where, you know, I haven't had some kind of hiccup or something happen where I've had to, you know, either improvise or, you know, whatever. That is the ultimate, I don't know, hashtag craft life. You know, things just happen. So you just gotta be flexible. That is something I've just learned to do in droves with crafting, Cricuting, you know. One day the vinyl peels great. The next day it is like super glue. So, you know, you just gotta work through it. I have never used this glitter vinyl before, but it is quite sticky. I'm just trying to make sure it okay, see, like this A is just giving me problems. There we go. Okay. Everything's fine. All right. Okay, so just gonna keep peeling. See, now this font is weeding super easy. Sometimes those script fonts, they're so cute, but holy heck, they are such a pain sometimes. And I know I am well aware, I think this just wasted a bunch of vinyl, but if I wanted to, I could have like sliced it and, you know, made it save a little bit of vinyl, but you know, hindsight is 20/20. And any second, my soon-to-be father-in-law is going to be coming over because I need to take him to Costa Mesa to drop off his motorcycle. So I'm really trying to get this done. Side stories while I'm weeding. Okay, so cute. And now this is just the kind of the what will go like in the middle. So there's this little coffee mug here. And then this is like little steam coming out of the coffee mug. And again, I'm pretty sure I already said this. All these colors came in the Best Day Ever vinyl pack, and I really love those vinyl packs for a couple of reasons, but mainly the color combos that she puts together, I would never think they go, but they do. So now this is the transfer tape I'm going to use. I've talked about it a zillion and 4 million times. From Auntie Tay, it's masking transfer tape. It's a gigantic roll. I mean, honestly, I've used this so many times, and I feel like I have not even put a dent in it yet. Okay, so, truth to be told, I made this really big. So, I'm gonna have to make this work. But yeah, I sized this a little aggressively. So we're just gonna see how this turns out. I think that will be fine. What do you guys think? Blink twice if you think it'll work. Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see that all right? Okay. So first I'm gonna do the little black text. So again, this transfer tape is awesome because you just roll and go. You don't have to mess around with it too much. Okay, so you just throw it on your vinyl. Throw it on your vinyl, scrape it down really good. And then, this is like half stuck to the table. And then we're just gonna start to peel away the carrier sheet of the vinyl. And so with curved text or a lot of like a big block of text on a curved surface like a mug or a wine glass, I like to cut away as much of the excess transfer tape as possible, or just not use such an aggressively big piece, because it's just gonna make it easier to peel away and avoid bubbles. All right, I want this on this side. So I'm just going to place this here. I'm gonna start in the middle, and then I'm just gonna kind of work my way out. And I know, so I've had this comment also a couple of times. You know, obviously I'm not gonna drink out of the side of this cup because the vinyl is so close to the top. So also keep that in mind if you're making mugs or glasses, you know, how close do you want it to, you know, the rim up here. My plan is to drink out of it like this. That's why I'm putting the design on this side. So again, personal preference, so just FYI. And so I'm just scraping this down really good, and now I'm just going to, I like to just kind of like press and peel. So I'm applying pressure with my thumb and like slowly peeling this away. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna do the coffee. I'm gonna do the coffee down here. And you guys, I'm gonna use the same piece of transfer tape because that is how awesome this stuff is. I don't need to pull another one. I can use the exact same piece of transfer tape. How much money is that gonna, oh my God, I wish I would have had this so long ago. The amount of transfer tape I've wasted in my life is unreal. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this bottom part. Again, just trimming away the excess. And so I'm just going to try my best to center this and make it so it looks right. All right, so I'm gonna press the center down and just kind of work my way out. This is not bubbling at all, which is great. Wine glasses, for some reason, I have a harder time getting everything to kind of like stick properly. Okay, so now again, we can just peel our transfer tape. So stinking cute. Fun fact about me is I am actually obsessed with coffee mugs. It's actually kind of a problem. I love coffee mugs so much. I don't know why. I just love a good coffee mug. So most of these that I make end up in my kitchen, and Joe just loses his mind every single time. So now I'm just, again, doing the same exact thing. Now I'm going to do that little coffee mug design. So the little saucer will go here, the mug will go here, and then the little steam. So I'm going to try and center this as good as possible. That looks pretty good. All right. So I'm just smoothing that down, peeling. Now I'm gonna do the little saucer. And honestly, you guys, you could just, these are so like flat and general and small. You could just, you know, really peel that off, but you don't really need the transfer tape. All right, so the saucer's gonna go like right below it. And so the I get the question a lot, you know, like, well, isn't the vinyl just gonna come off, you know, even if you hand wash it? And the answer is likely not. Obviously nothing is 100%, but if you take care of these, I've had glasses last me forever. You know, it just depends on how you take care of it. Also, making sure you let it cure, let it really adhere for about 24 hours before you wash it, before you use it. Make sure that the, you know, vinyl really gets to stick to it. That's the beauty of using this permanent vinyl. You don't need to seal it. You know, if you want to seal it, by all means, feel free. I just don't know how to do that, and I just don't think it's super necessary. So that's just my opinion. I don't seal any of my stuff. Just right now I don't. I just don't do it. All right, so we're adding the last little touch here. And we're peeling. And how cute is that? That is so cute. You know what? And honestly, I need to move this down a little bit. It's gonna bug me. Don't try this at home, but this has not had a second to cure yet, so I'm just gonna kind of like shift everything down just a hair, because I feel like it just all needs to be shifted a smidge. So I'm just taking my weeding tool, kind of trying to gently pull this up. You don't want to stretch out your vinyl, so just be gentle. If you need to do this, I do not recommend this, but this is just my personal project, so I'm just moving everything down a hair. And so right now, this is obviously easy to peel up because it has not had time to cure, but any other, this stuff will not budge once it has had time to cure. I promise you that. All right, so I'm just gonna smooth down all these little areas. Just make sure everything is really down good. And there you go. We have our super cute, super easy. What this video is right now is 23 minutes. Most of that is just me blabbering on. So literally 20-minute craft. Super, super duper simple.